we start, because I know that they've seen and played this game before. So
Yeah.
we'll start, and then maybe that will... Oh my goodness!
Oh, whoa!
Hello, welcome.
Wow,
I know, I'm sorry.
that's quite a raid.
Yes. Well, it's because it's the pursuit theme.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. We are kind of winning. Hi. Thanks so much for raiding. We were actually just about to start. We are on case 5.
The best right now.
It's true. So we are about 2/3 of the way through case 5 in Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Yeah.
But yes, welcome. Hi, how's it going?
Hello,
Thanks again for the shout out. But yeah, we are fully voice acting this, so spoilers if you haven't seen this particular case in the games, but we are on our way. Thank you for following.
I love that name, Glow Lantern.
All right. Anyway, go ahead, Tina.
Sean. He was my dad?
I'm never gonna get over that voice for him.
Like, he's 13, but he sounds like a fucking 26-year-old.
Yeah. It can't have been easy, learning the truth about his father's identity so unexpectedly. And too late to ever get to know him.
You know how hard I tried to find him? Sean. I get it. He was the president. He had a lot more to think about than just me. But he was right there in front of me. Right there on the set. So why? Why didn't he just say something? Why didn't he tell me who he was?
Aww.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault, Mom. It's mine.
I like how he still calls her mom, even though she's technically not his mom.
Yeah, like adoptive mother.
Yeah.
If I hadn't broken my promise to you, that fire would have never happened, and he wouldn't have... I ruined everything. Everything. It's all my fault.
Oh, Sean.
I even ruined your flowers. Sean. Please, you mustn't blame yourself. Just try to be here with me. Just
Sorry.
follow.
Thanks for following.
It scared me. Just for a little while. Poor Sean, I feel bad.
I know. The bond between parent and child is symbolized by the lion lily. I'm no expert, but it's native to Xingfa, so I know that much at least. Sadly, we don't have the luxury of dwelling on such things just now. I know it might seem insensitive, Ancient Lang, but sentimentality won't help us here. We need to focus on what we can do about the case before us. You're right. I believe we've learned all we need to know about what happened back then for now. How did it all line up with your father's theories about the case? I wouldn't know. He took those to his grave with him. He never shared his thoughts with anybody. There's no way of knowing now what he figured out. What about your own thoughts? Are you feeling any more positive in light of what we learned from Kay's reconstruction? Are we any closer to learning what really happened 12 years ago? You know, I think we might be. My father's footsteps are starting to become clear. Now all we need to do is follow them. All the way to the truth. Oh God, why is it interrogation time? Oh well, at least it's Fox time. The president went to the orphanage that night. That much we know for sure. The Taurosaurus toy proves it. He must have gone there to meet with Amelia Finn. Except he was kidnapped, and Alldown happened to see it. If Alldown hadn't been there wouldn't have been a murder, just a kidnapping. Instead, they had to move his body to the planners and stage that photo to throw everybody off the scent. I see nothing wrong with this. So that's our current theory, is it? But there's something I still don't understand. There is. This Why risk staging in the picture? They would have had to force the president to play along. What if he hadn't? It's a good question. And we may be closer to discovering the answer than we think. We'll just have to get there one deduction at a time. Deduction? Yeah, I guess we will. Alright, deduce away. Alright, let's deduce. Okay, first, yep, don't need to press that. I'm gonna press this one.
Hold it! I'm gonna pull up the walkthrough in case we get stuck.
Oh, sure, I appreciate that. If Mr. Alldown hadn't been there, huh? That's an interesting suggestion. Care to explain? There's not a whole lot to explain. He saw the kidnapping, so he was murdered. If he hadn't been there, maybe the kidnapping could have happened without any blood being spilled. But could it? Humph! It makes it sound as if it was Mr. Alldown's fault he was murdered. That's not what Agent Lang is saying, Kay. What he means is that Mr. Alldown was the only person who died at the orphanage that night. Well, of course he was. They kidnapped the president and everything. But the ransom was paid and he came home safely, right? She's right, of course. But why does something bother me about that? I think it may be worth taking another look over all the evidence. Finished discussing thing with your assistant, Mr. Prosecutor? Then let's continue, shall we? Okay, thinking about evidence.
Hold it!
I know I didn't want to. Oh, well, this is fine. This is another very important part of our current theory. Shall we go over all the details again? Sure, probably a good idea. Alright, first, what did Alldown see? He saw the president being kidnapped from right in front of the building. But the kidnappers were keen to avoid any suggestion that there might be connected with the orphanage. Yep, so they replaced the film in Alldown's camera and staged the photograph of the kidnapping occurring further away from the building. Indeed, and then they moved Mr. Alldown's body to a location consistent with that of the picture showed. Grr. The secrets buried underneath the snow 12 years ago are finally coming to light. And we're sure that's really what happened that night? Are we not?
A lot of dots.
What's the matter, Mr. Edgeworth? I get the sense we're still not seeing everything, that there's something else or at play behind it all. There is? But what? There's a piece of evidence we discovered that Agent Lang's theory can't explain. Oh, is there? We have to present him with that and develop our thinking further. Okay,
So, the line, if Mr. Alldown hadn't been there, there wouldn't have been a murder, just a kidnapping. I'm curious about that blood stain we found in the simulation.
Yeah, because we said that the blood stain was already there. It wasn't Alldown's. Did we think it was the child's?
No, I have a strong feeling it wasn't.
Shoes!
Objection! Tisk.
You're saying there would have been no murder if Mr. Alldown hadn't witnessed the kidnapping? But is that really the case? Why wouldn't it be? The main aim was to abduct the president, right? So if there hadn't been a witness present, they wouldn't have needed to murder anybody. And yet it remains possible that Mr. Alldown wasn't the only person killed that night. There was a large pool of blood between the planters, but Mr. Alldown was murdered over by the snowman. It can't have belonged to him. What if all the blood by the planters belonged to somebody else? Come on, Mr. Prosecutor. You do realize what you're saying, don't you? I do. It's hard to believe. I'll be the first to admit it, but that's what the evidence suggests. Not just one person was killed there 12 years ago, but two. Two! Axel voice, two? You're saying they covered up a whole separate murder? But whose? Who else was killed that night? Was it the child? Whoever covered up this other homicide did so very skillfully indeed. They even seem to have been able to avoid it being mentioned in the files. But they didn't quite get rid of everything. We have a piece of evidence from 12 years ago that never managed to erase. It's the children's drawing, I'm pretty sure. Because I think it was the dog. I think it was Mr. this guy.
Take that!
Excelsius de Best tried to shroud the existence of the other murder in darkness. But there was one piece of evidence he wasn't able to suppress. Thanks to the efforts of your father, Agent Lang. My father? Cast your mind back, if you will. Something else was hidden along with all the other evidence from the crime scene. The existence of the child who set the fire in front of the orphanage. And why would Chairman de Best wish to erase him from the record? Because he saw something he should not have. That's why. He did? What was it? It's right here in this picture. The picture my father kept. I think we can all agree that the president's on the right-hand side. And that's the Taurosaurus toy in his hand. But who's that standing across from him? Who could it be?
Take that!
Eastern robes and a black dog. That can only be Body Harma Canis. What? The creepy assassin guy? And what would a hired killer be doing in the presence of a president? I can only think of one thing. That's right. It wasn't a kidnapping that occurred here 12 years ago. It was an assassination. Ay-ya! And Warden Lagarde and Chairman de Best were... Yes, I think they were complicit. More than complicit, in fact. One provided the venue for the killing.
Espurr just responded.
Oh!
Espurr responded in the Discord. Her alarm didn't go off.
Oh, no worries. Yeah. One provided the venue for the killing. Oh, go ahead.
She said she'd be on in 10, so like 5 minutes from now.
Oh, the stream is not okay.
Oh, the stream is dying, I think.
Yes, I will wait then. Stream, what you doing?
Should I just play the Jeopardy theme while this is going on?
No, you're okay. You probably can still hear it. You just can't see it. Now, stream, you've been fine. What are you doing? If I gotta go and tell my roommates to get off the internet, I will. This is important.
Hold on. I'm not in the stream right now, but I can just peek in.
No, I can see it on my end that it's done. But it'll correct itself. But I may, while we're waiting for Espurr anyway, I may go tell my roommates to please reduce how much internet is being utilized.
Yeah. Oh, even the ad is broken. That's how bad Twitch is right now.
Hello, it seems to be back. Are we back?
Are we Appleback?
I think we're back now. It's green, so I think we're back now.
OBS and Twitch are being goofy.
No, it's my internet. It's not Twitch or OBS. It's the internet being stupid. Oh man, it's gone again. Prep! Oh my goodness. I don't want to start the stream over.
We only just started, man.
All right,
There's Espurr.
it's green. Hello, you came in when the internet decided to die, so it's all good.
Oh, yikes. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just woke up.
No, you are fine. All we discovered is that potentially instead of just the all down guy getting killed, we are postulating that the president was killed that night as well.
Oh, okay.
And that perhaps the president has had an imposter this entire time. Hello, everyone, refresh your things. If you can hear me, refresh your streams.
I'll let say it in chat.
Yep, it's fine now. Okay. I'm watching you. No, dang it, it's going away again. I hate this. I might have to refresh my internet. Oh, God. Why is it was fine. Remember Tuesday we were fine. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Ugh. I might have to restart the stream, which makes me really sad because I have to then stitch that. I have to then edit that footage together.
Loki!
We're just gonna be patient. Because I don't want to edit that footage together. Okay, we're going. It's green, we're going. Alright, hello, welcome, Espurr. Thank you for coming.
Hello.
Yes, that's all we learned is that potentially there was an assassination instead. And that's all that was just said in the game as well. So, what he just said, so wah was the thing that was just said. Kay said, Word in the Garden and Chairman DeBest were, yes, I think they were complicit. More than complicit, in fact. One provided the venue for the killing, and the other suppressed the testimony of the child who witnessed it. Mr. Alldown was murdered because what he witnessed was actually an assassination. And not the kidnapping he thought it would be at all. Do you think I'm an idiot? How could the president have died 12 years ago? We only found his body this morning. He was alive and well until just recently. Oh,
yeah, we even met him.
Indeed. So we have a president killed 12 years ago and a president killed in the last 48 hours. Two presidents, in other words. Two.
Oh.
Dying again. I don't want to restart the stream. If it doesn't come back in a second, I'll restart the stream.
Okay.
It's not Twitch, it's my internet. I know it's my internet.
You might have to save for now.
Well, no, it's fine. I mean, like, this game doesn't use the internet, so there's nothing going on there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's back.
Right, which is completely impossible.
Or is it? I think it's entirely possible for there to be two presidents. In fact, that would explain a lot. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. The president, Agent...
I was gonna do the Piggy thing.
Oh. The president Agent Lang spoke of as a noble and capable leader. Yeah, that's what I figured. Also, refresh your stream. Entirely unlike the man we met. It really did seem as if there were two completely different people. But how could one country have two presidents? That's so unorthodox. What could explain a situation like that? This is how it was possible for there to be two presidents. It was mistaken identity. He thought he was the president. I'm pretty sure it was a body double. I don't think it was a twin.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. It must have been a double.
Yeah. We haven't had any indication that they were twins.
No.
one of the two was a body double. Tell me that doesn't make sense. A body double? President Wang is a man of great power and influence in Xingfa, a figure on the world stage. There must have been countless attempts on his life over the years, such as the one at Gourd Lake only a few days ago. It's true, there were more than a few assassination attempts, but that doesn't mean I'm about to accept that there was more than one president. Not without proof. I don't think we do. I don't think we do.
Try the case file.
The one we just got?
Yeah, because look over it again. That's what I'm thinking.
This tells me nothing.
I'm guessing
President's presence at
explain it,
embassy
welcome
until
to life
midnight confirmed. Kidnapped and ransomed. By Dad. Supposed to meet at
I guess
midnight.
when
Oh, okay. Because this is saying that he was there at midnight, but he also was supposed to meet her at midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take that!
I don't think he's noticed the contradiction staring him in the face. Or is he just unable to accept it? What's the matter, Mr. Prosecutor? You're pretty quiet all of a sudden. In Amelia Finn's recording, she asked the president to be at the orphanage at midnight, but it shouldn't have been possible for him to be there at that time.
Huh? How come?
Because he was supposedly still at the embassy. With your father, Agent Lang. It died again! I don't know why it keeps dying. I don't want to restart the stream. Because if I restart the stream, I don't think it's actually going to do anything. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's my internet, not OBS. Hold on.
It would probably be best to just restart the internet.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'll be right back.
Hello, we back? We Gucci? Can you hear me?
Yee.
Okay. The stream also seems to have caught up. Ah, but now it's going down again. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to try and reset. I apologize. Hopefully we'll be back soon.
Yeah, no problem.
Never mind, it's staying green. We're gonna pray. If it goes red one more time, then I will reset. But for now, it's staying green. I'm watching it with very staring eyes. Okay, anyway. So he had noticed. The only way he could have been in two places at once is if there were two of him. Ow! Wolf noises. Well, he's a wolf, you know? Okay.
So the real president was the one who
Died 12 years ago? I think it might have been. But why? And who? Who would have hired Canis to murder the president? In order to figure that out, we'll need to look again at the piece of evidence we recently discovered was a fake. The fake evidence was... It was a picture, right? The picture.
take that.
The picture taken with Mr. Alldown's camera was staged sometime after his murder.
I thought you were talking about the child photo.
No. And Mr. Alldown was murdered. The child drawing was not a fake. Was murdered because he witnessed the president's assassination. In other words, the photograph too must have been taken after the real president's death. So who is the president in the stage photograph? The body double. Nothing else makes sense? I believe the president's double had him killed so they could take his place permanently. And Excelsius de Best and Phoebe Lagarde helped him do it. Wait, you don't even have a body to support your theory. You're telling me it magically disappeared? No, in fact, we know exactly where it wound up. The president's body was here the whole time. Buried underground, I'm assuming? I'm assuming buried underground. And that's probably what they were...
That's what I was gonna assume.
Yeah.
The footprint.
Yeah, the footprint, because that's where it was buried. Chairman DeBest dug something up last night. Something he couldn't trust anybody else to retrieve. Ah, dang it. Bah! Stream died again. Stream died again.